So basically, depending on wherever the fuck you at in the country, the kids go back to school this week, right? Some of the motherfuckers went back yesterday, some of the kids went back today. Anyways, I've been seeing a whole lot of people that I know, you know what I'm saying? People I don't even know on social media talking about, oh, I'm going back to school, kids going back to school, my kids gonna be fresh. Or I'm working and I'm grinding hard for my kids, when they go back to school. Like, yeah, all that's cool, all that's fine and dandy, like, I understand, you know what I mean? Like, kids gotta look good in order to learn, I guess. No, I really don't understand that, you know what I mean? But I looked good when I went to school, I dig all that. And I'm not even knocking you for buying your kids whatever the fuck you gonna buy them, buying whatever you gonna buy them, you know what I mean? But I just want to know, when you say you working hard to make sure they not going to want for nothing, are you talking about like clothes, or are you talking about like wanting help with their homework? Are you going to work hard to make sure that the motherfuckers at least make the merit roll? Are you going to work hard to make sure that they on the honor roll? Or not even that, are you going to work hard to make sure that they go to school? Are they going to miss a million fucking sick days? Like, shit crazy, man. I just be looking back and I be wondering what's parents' goals for their kids. Like, are you taking time to go over your child's homework, correct their homework? Do you have them in an after-school program? If you working 2-3 jobs, like, do they have a tutor? Do they have a mentor? Like, it's more than just go to school. Motherfuckers be like, go to school. Parents be like, go to school, go to school. Go to school for what? What the fuck am I going to school for? Like, I had a bunch of motherfuckers in my family tell me all the time, go to school, Sherman, go to school, go to school, go to school. Go to school for what? None of these niggas ever was like, go to school, like in them other communities and shit. They be like, all right, you're going to school to be a doctor for the family. You're going to school to be a lawyer. You're going to school to be this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had that. You don't get that shit in the black community or the Latin community, you know what I mean? Like, they just tell your ass to go to school because they ain't go to school. Chances are your parents, your grandparents, they ain't went to school, so they just telling you just go to school just because shit, they wish they could or they did. But at the end of the day, that shit ain't doing nobody no motherfucking favors. Like, okay, so, alright. So we got kids that's going to school, right? For what? To go to college so they gonna be in debt to get a job that ain't gonna help them pay for the motherfucking debt that they got already? Or they going to school for a job that don't fucking exist. Like, there ain't no fucking jobs out here. And if there is, who the fuck wants a job? Cause trust me, I got 2 jobs. A fucking job come with a damn boss. Like, and don't nobody want no. I don't like having a fucking boss or a supervisor or a manager or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Somebody, I gotta be accountable to. Somebody telling me, when I can go, when I can't go. Like, who the fuck wants that? And we're literally training our kids to fucking be employees. Like, you're training them to be a fucking employee. Or you're training them to, like, think about this. For everybody who got a little boy, go to your child, your sons, your nephews, or whatever school. You're going to see, especially if they black, it's going to be the domain of white women. And there's going to be a bunch of fucking white women teaching your boy. Like, that's how. How? Like, you need feminine energy, you need masculine energy in order to have a completely balanced child, to have a balanced person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how the hell is like 90s, I think it's like 97% of the teachers in the school are females. Like, that shit is ridiculous, yo. So, if you're gonna tell your kid to go to school to be something, tell them to go to school to be a teacher. I'm just saying, like, go to school to be a teacher. Like, I had a few black women teachers that, like, they understand black culture, so they take that attitude, that tone of voice, and they ain't taking no shorts. They ain't going for none of that shit. Like, the shit crazy. Like, the schools is fucked up, man. Like, believe it or not, like, that shit is really, these schools, man, this shit is fucking pipeline in that motherfucking prison, believe it or not. Like, think about a school uniform, alright? School uniform, they got you wearing what? Khaki pants and what? A collared shirt. You might be able to wear your own shoes. Now, you ask any of these little boys about, I don't know, their brothers, their uncles, their dad, whatever the case may be, right? Now you ask them to produce you a picture. Same little nigga who you send in the school and these damn khakis and these polos gonna get a picture from their dad, their brother, their uncle, their cousin, and that nigga is gonna be in that same picture in the fucking penitentiary area dressed in what? Khakis and a polo. Khakis and a polo. So at the end of the day, like, what are we really preparing our kids to do? Because like, when I went to college, like, I got my fucking degree in psychology, but like, what exactly is that? Like, I didn't really fucking learn much in college. Like, I can't recall like shit that I learned from developmental psych or abnormal psychology or theories of human behavior, shit like that. Like, to be honest with you, college, the purpose of college is to learn how to think. You go to college to learn how to think and figure out what you want to think. Because if you don't go, like, this motherfucking society has a damn plan for you. Like, if you don't know what to think, turn on the TV, they'll tell you. If you don't know fucking how to think, well, turn on the TV, they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have you programmed to the point where, like, if you're not thinking for yourself and if you're not raising your kids to fucking think for themselves, if you're just teaching them to accept whatever the motherfucking society gives them, like, then you're setting them up for failure. You're setting them up to be fucking employees. You're setting them up to be a new age slave, basically, who's just gonna go along with whatever this motherfucking culture puts in front of them. And that's not doing them no fucking favors. I mean, that's a fact. That's just what it is. You're not fucking doing them no favors. Shit. Then after that, like, you gotta remember, a lot of what the kids learn in school in terms of history, most of what the kids learn in school in terms of history is a goddamn lie. I can't put it no other motherfucking way. It's a motherfucking lie. It's a fucking lie. It really is. Like, first of all, what the fuck do we celebrate Columbus Day for? Do Jews celebrate Hitler's birthday? Huh? Do that? No, they don't. Oh, okay. All right, just making sure. Last time I checked in Israel, they don't have Hitler Day and shit. It's all, I mean, this shit crazy, man. I don't know, man. This shit just, I just been seeing a lot of this back to school shit, and I'm just wondering, like, what, you going back to school, but what are you doing, like, back to school? Like, what exactly these kids are getting schooled on? What are they learning? Who the fuck is teaching them? If you not teaching them, if mom ain't the first motherfucking teacher, if the house ain't the first motherfucking school, then you just fucking, like, what did you have kids for? If you're gonna just sit them in front of the TV and let the fucking TV raise them, or if you're gonna send them out in the streets and let these here streets raise them, or if you're gonna send them to the school, let the motherfucking white supremacist institutions raise them, what the fuck did you even have them for? Like, I don't understand.